Welcome to you all. You are looking at the Authentic Wellness dashboard of SUZ. That is a little wellness assessment, but let's do that together. I am going to go to my assessment history and I'm going to say today I want to take a new assessment. You can see we work with Health Foundation, Body, Heart, and Head. And those are the four pillars that we believe in authentic wellness that accounts for holistic wellness. I enjoy deep quality sleep, 7 to 8 hours every night. I feel energetic and ready for the day. 100% yes, I prioritize my sleep always. Breathing. I'm a mindful breather and I do breathing exercises regularly. I am a closed mouth breather. In the winter, when I walk, that is a little bit more difficult. I do breathing practices regularly, that is true. So I'm going to say agree. Diet. Mostly vegetables and healthy fresh food. Yes. Minimum of sugary and high carbs food. Yes. In the winter now, slipping up a little bit. So I'm going to say neutral. Hydration, very well hydrated, 8 hours a day. Yes, 100% you can count on me for hydration. Self-reflection, 15 minutes a day, greatest thing of my life. Waking up earlier in the mornings and actually check in how I feel. That's a strongly agree. Next. Right body, cardiovascular, can run up a flight of stairs. I am going to pretend that I can't, so I'm going to say disagree, but I really can. Mobility, I struggle to put on my shoes and tie my laces. I find it difficult. Flexibility, when I bend over and I keep my knees straight, I can really only get to my knees. Strength, I'm comfortable moving my own body weight. Standing up from a chair is effortless. Yes. Skills, I've always been considered sporty and took part in many sports. Well, for that one, let's say neutral. Remember, when you do your assessment, you really have to be honest. Heart center, the emotional center. Creative, able to express myself through creative means, art, music, dance, gardening. Yes, I never stop doing that. Spiritual, I feel deeply connected to a greater purpose. Let's say in the world that we live in now, that is more and more challenging for people. I recognize that physical exercise benefits my mind and my body. Yes, I do. Compassion and empathy, I can identify and feel grateful for the positive things in my life. I think people moan and complain a little bit daily about everything, even if it's small little things in their language. So let's say disagree. Relationships and love, I can feel genuinely myself and all of my close relationships. Actually, when I really think about it, I can't. I actually hide how I feel a lot of the time. Oh, wonder what this is going to look like. Let's go to head. Emotional regulation. I feel I'm in control of my emotions. They are not in control of me. Do I feel frustrated, angry, depressed? Do I feel down? Do I get really anxious? Let's say disagree. Cognitive function. I feel alive when my brain is actively engaged. Yes, strongly agree. Self, I have a healthy, positive self-regard to myself. I have self-worth. I feel very centered in myself. I feel I'm good. How many of us can truly, truly say that? Let's say neutral. Purpose. I have a strong sense of purpose, both vocationally and personally. I have meaning. Middle of my age, 52 years old, transition periods. Not really. Mental well-being. I feel at peace with myself and the world most of the time. Let's say strongly disagree. Okay, and here comes the wellness garden. Right, so if we look at the head, which is the weather there, it's a very cloudy, rainy day. That head is not in a happy place. We can see we're moving from a rainbow, sunny, to a bit of cloud, to all the way down to rainy and stormy. 52% in head. The heart, the plant itself, there's no blossoms, there's no real thick leaves, foliage. It's a bit weedy. I think the heart also needs a bit of work. Let's look at the body, the root system of the plant. It's not really wide and it's not really deep. There is a root, but not massively so, 52%. It's a little bit shallow and withered. Health foundation, yeah, this guy's health foundation, the soil there's a lot of nutrients in the soil, lots of air, little worms. So that plant can grow, but there's something that needs to happen with the head and the heart to make this body exercise more so that we can get this whole plant better. Right, so there is the full wellness overview. That's going to give you a little bit of something to read. And I want you to please meet, there's Jerry and there's Tom. They are brother and sister. They are more than a year old now. And she is a little feisty rascal. She's tiny in real life, but she is absolutely adorable, playful, loves to run and jump, incredibly agile, very physical person. Tommy boy is our thinker. He's considered. He's a little bit more reserved. He takes his chance and he doesn't like to take chances. But together they form the perfect combination, and they will be your guides on the Authentic Ones platform. And they are busy marching you from desert into tropical island where there is love, fulfillment, joy, and freedom. This is for you to read about your health foundation, a little bit to learn from your body, your heart, and your head. And then when we click next on the platform, there's a story for you. There would be recommended courses that you can follow. Let's see if we look at all of the courses. There's quite a lot of courses written by experts in their field that wants to help you. There is a health foundation course, so let's click on that, or a head foundation course for self. You will learn to see if that's a head course or a heart course. Loads of courses for you to work on. There's a body foundation course. Let's click on body foundation. The instructor was Suzanne Ferreira. She created the course for you, and look how many days you've got a course. So that brings us to 20 days, full body stretch and integrative spread, 21 days. Did you know it takes 21 days to form a new habit? And if you sign up for your first 21 days of free trial, you can start this course and you can do 1 day at a time, and we promise that you are going to learn everything there is to learn about your body. Right, what else is going on here? There is, sorry for searching like that. If we look at content, so this is reflective stories. It's very creative stories. You will learn about Tom and Jerry, or they will teach you a lot of things. Here are our podcasts. There's a podcast about sleep, pain, nutrition, balance, menopause. What else is there? You will find meditation notes. You would find burnout, blogs, articles to read. Literally, the world is your oyster. Videos. So let's click on a body. Let's click on cardiovascular. Let's see what's in the cardiovascular. Dynamic training level 2 to 3. That's quite a high level. Full body cardiovascular workout for you. So you can go to absolutely anything that you want to focus on. Let's look ballet. Let's look a little bit about strength. We've done strength today. So there's a strength foundation series, level 1 series, level 2 series, level 3 series. That is what they are, beginners, intermediate, and advanced. That is if you want to follow a series. Otherwise, you can also just go in here and you can say bum strength, for example. And then let's see what comes up. Targeted strength training, bum and side lying are high level 2 to 3. There's 11 minutes, just under 12 minutes. There's a butt series, there's a strength level. So any single thing that you can possibly think of that what you want to do. You can say shoulder mobility, for example. There's your shoulder mobility exercises. And you literally, it's as simple as click on it, start to play it, and your videos will arrive. Just like that. Combination packages is a little bit of everything. That's packages that you feel. If you want to book any of the coaches on Authentic Wellness, there's your coaches on Authentic Wellness that's happy to serve you online or in person. And there's so much more for you to discover, but I leave you to do that in your own time. And lastly, in your little search button here, if you've got anything, let's say hydration, they will go in the back of the warehouse. Tom and Jerry is going to run into the Authentic Wellness warehouse, and they are going to find absolutely everything that Authentic Wellness believes in and teaches about wellness. And that is how you can educate yourself. And with that, I say goodbye. Let's bring our body into full focus. Put your feet to me together, please. I hopefully going to be able to observe you so that I can make recommendations. I want you to feel your lower body, your feet, your knees, and your hips. I want you to position and align them. Judith and myself are going to become very cold in the studio of service to yourself. Judith, would that be okay for you? Because I think they're going to hear now better. We've got our central body, our chest, our core. Why don't you put your hands on your breastbone? And then feel for me the tension in the breastbone. If you feel you're moving from side to side and you feel a bit wobbly, you can just put your feet a little bit further aside and then just ground yourself more balanced. And then I want you to sway your tree a little bit left, then a little bit right, a little bit forward and a little bit back. And I want you to think, are my knees turning in? Are they forward? Are they out? Why don't you turn both knees in? What is the rotation in your left hip versus your right hip? Which one turns more? Are you bending your knee? What is the contact of your foot on the floor? Turn your knees together, facing forward. Turn your knees out. Feel how your gluteal muscles and your thigh muscles start to activate and how your knees draw up, quadriceps muscle. I want you to decrease the tension in your chest now, and I want you to drop your arms, widen the collarbones, move the head and the neck a little bit from side to side, but the lower body is still working. Put your fingers on the crown of your head, heels down on the floor in the earth. I want you to erect your spine, to lengthen your spine, back of your neck. Up, 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 and I want you to breathe in when you do that. And then I'm going to ask you to breathe out for me 2-3 times longer than the inhalation. Do you feel the tension in the shoulders and the neck sink? Let's breathe in one more. And let's breathe it out. As you breathe out, nod your head, look down to the floor, keep your knees long. Remember that Judith said she can touch the floor with both knees straight with flexibility. I'm going to check. I'm going to keep an eye on her. I'm going to see if she lied or not. Why don't you make fists in your hands? Why don't you check your knees whether they're really straight? Stay down there for me a little bit. How much effort does it take? Is it easy? Medium? Impossible? Why don't you relax your head and your neck a little bit more? And then roll up, drawing your tailbone down, keeping your knees locked, upright your pelvis, vertebra by vertebra by vertebra. Bend your knees. Slide your hands down your thighs. Keep your back knee straight. The distance between your breastbone and your navel doesn't change, so we don't go into a round back. Push your bum knee behind you. Slide your hands down your thighs. Bend your elbows. Keep on going down with your bum. Keep your mouth closed. In this position, bring your upper body as upright as you possibly can. Lift the breastbone away from the navel. Bring your arms 80 degrees. Upright your back a little bit more with that level in front of you. Turn your thumbs up. Turn your palms up. More. Turn your thumbs up. Turn your thumbs in. Push your thumbs down, little finger up. Good work. Turn your thumbs all the way out, palms up. Tuck your tailbone under, curl your spine. And then release, stick out your bum. Getting a little bit of work in those squats. Tuck. And back. Bring your hands down to the floor. Keep your hands flat. Don't take them off. Push your knees about 10 centimeters further back. And now be very, very slow. Drop your head in your neck. Feel the stretch. Shoulders. Hamstrings definitely. Bum. Push your knees back more. Sink your body weight into your thighs. Try to keep your hands down as much as you can. If you can, straighten both knees out. If you can't, you can't. Peel your hands off the floor. Fingertips touching, roll back up. Brilliant, well done. Fingers to the side. Lift up your breastbone up to the ceiling. Squeeze your bum, hips forward. Open your arms as wide as you can. All the way up, 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 up. Fingertips as high as you possibly can. Pull for me your belly, skin up off your pelvis. All the way up and then look forward. Brilliant. Interlock your hands. Breathe out, bend for me over to your right side. Keep your left arm straight. Have a little rest. Rest your head in your left arm. Rieta, I wonder if you can feel your right shoulder connecting with your right hip. I wonder if you can squeeze your bum and push your hip more to the side. Brilliant. Bring yourself back up. All the way up. Over to the other side. Little bit more. Nathan, I wonder if you can, as you breathe out, draw your belly in for me. I wonder if you can straighten for me your left arm more. Yes, you can. I knew you could. Bring yourself back down. And then release. Arms forward, protraction, shoulder blades broad, arms up, elevation. Roderick, stop being lazy. Move your arms behind you, rotation in the shoulders, squeeze those shoulder blades together. Sanmarie Blugmout, that looks extraordinary, looks fantastic. Open wide, and then release. Which side of the neck is the stiffest, left or right? Tuck your chin. Let's feel. Let's really, really, really feel. Poke the chin a bit. Draw the chin in a bit. I wonder whether you are able to feel when you make a shift, when something opens. I wonder if you can decrease the tension behind your eyes and your jaw. I wonder if you can slow your heartbeat down a little bit more. Keep your chin tucked, upright your neck. Breathe in, breathe out. I wonder if you can stack your eyebrows, one on top of the other without moving the shoulder. Gymnast can. I can't anymore. I haven't done my mobility exercise for a while. This is the punishment, 50%. Ay, ay, ay. Bring back up. Poke your chin. Draw your chin back of your neck long. When you do your planks for me, I want the chin tucked. I want the shoulder blades broad and flat. I want your core tight and I want your thighs on fire. Right. Challenge is on the floor. Authentic Wellness challenge you. 60 seconds plank, 45. Which one are you going to be able to do? Is it the 60 or is it the 45? Rieta, 60 for Rieta. Nathan, what are you doing? 60 or 45? 60. Rod, 60 seconds plank or 45 seconds? Okay, challenge is on. Judith, record 60 seconds. You count them in and you let me know when they go. Alison, don't take the mickey. I can see you now. Okay. Are you ready, Alice? Are you ready? Plant your hand, get your distances between your fingers equal, flat fingers, no round fingers on my floor. Move your body forward, move your body back, move your body forward, move your body back. Take responsibility for warming up your wrist for me, make me 3 circles clockwise. Okay, we've got decision time. Some of you have got arthritis in those wrists and those fingers, you know who you are. A challenge is a challenge. The strength of any challenge is know when to stop. So we can say yes to a challenge, but we're getting halfway and we think, we stop. If I say your name out loud, it means you stop. Because I think that you're not taking enough safety for your body. I'm responsible for you for only 25 more minutes. Thanks goodness for that. If I say your name, it means stop. Yeah? Right foot planted. Ready, steady, left foot planted, enter your plank. I want you to push your hands down on the floor and 15 degrees forward. I want you to lift your chest off the floor, keeping the back of your neck long. Rieta, you're in the plank. Rieta, plank! Pete's sakes. Chest ups, chest ups. Brilliant. Okay, abdominal wall. Give me a count, Judith. Halfway. Shoulder blades broad. Left leg. Right leg. Close your mouth. Breathe through your nose. Brilliant work. 42 seconds on your clock. Where's the weakness now? Straighten the elbows. Chest off the floor. 50 seconds on your clock. You're doing good. Stay, Nathan. Stay. 3, 2, 1. Done. First one is done. Sit for me in anti-modern posture, and then we discuss a plank. Fingertips back, shoulders back. Plank is a pushing strength. Very important, functional strength of the body. Back in the old days, our grandparents had plows over fields. These days, we've got very, very few opportunities to push anything. What do you push in your daily life? Who does anything where they push? Rieta is a pusher. That's wonderful. Draw shoulders behind you, squeeze your shoulder blades. I am a physiotherapist, so they say. I play golf, I run, I bike. What happens to the front of my shoulders? Gets very stiff. Pec muscle gets stiff, drawing my shoulders forward and down, forward and in. So when I try to do any exercise with my arms behind me, sometimes when those muscles in the front of my shoulders get so stiff, it hinders me. So I become weak in my back. So when I do any pull-ups or anything like that, if I don't keep the balance, I injure myself. This is a big one for you. That is full body in the air. Really going to test your forearms, elbows, and wrists here. So this is going to be a quick little test for the mobility, integrity of your wrist, elbows, and shoulders. Relax your shoulders. Walk them, walk them, walk them. Close your eyes for me and move your left shoulder as far forward as you can. Feel a little bit how that feels. Is your left hand still flat on the floor? Your bum cheeks level? Move your right shoulder forward. Feel the elbow. Which one is your stiffer side? I wonder. Draw the shoulders back. Move the shoulders down away from your ears. Push your bum for me 5 centimeters off the floor. Keep your shoulder blades together. Squeeze them together. You're doing beautiful. Are you relaxed and calm, having a nice time? Is there anything here that can make you feel nicer? I know I can. Bum up a little bit higher. Bum up a little bit higher. Why don't you start to push through your feet into the floor and see if you can lift your bum higher than your knees? Can you drop your head and your neck back? Can you lift up your chest, push your chest off the floor? Can you lift your head and your neck up? And can you come back down? So, oof, look how we shake the wrist there and laugh on the floor. What do we discover? Ouchie wristies, ouchies elbows. So let's now say that I give you another 2 sets of those, 60 seconds each. How many of us will have injuries? Yeah, possibly quite a few. So when we build strength training, a foundation teaches you mobility is a requirement of strength and flexibility. They all need to be packaged together. I need to be able to hold my posture, good quality posture, and I need to be able to hold something for a limited amount of time. We start with 30 seconds. I need to be able to do it 3 times. Beautiful breathing, beautiful integrity of the movement. Right, 45 seconds. 60 seconds times 3. Right, I've got a foundation of plank. I know how to do a plank. We're going to go into lunge. Sankis, I wonder if you know what is the amount of weight if I classify myself as an intermediate strength builder, 48 years old. You and I can say we're the same age. What is the amount of weight that I need to be able to hold in my arms to do a lunge?
I believe this was 16 kgs for a woman and 20 for a man.
Okay, so that's close. You remember really well. So I don't know what this is. This is light, but this is what Sankis refers to. So I, as a woman, should be able to carry a box like this, a little hold containing 60 kilograms, and I need to be able to move with her and put her up and down, bend her and place her from side to side, and then I can say, okay, I'm okay. The man is 20. For me to be an intermediate, sure. This is a 20, and this is a 20, which makes us 40. I need to be able to add 6 kilograms of this, and I need to be able to do 8 repetitions, or 5 repetitions times 5. This is one hell of a weight. I'm not going to be able to do 5 lunges this without being concerned about my left knee. This, by the way, is also a farmer's walk. So this will be about 80% of my body weight that I need to be able to walk around on a land for 2 minutes, being able to carry 80% of my body weight. So strength training, real strength training, there's a hell of a lot of it to consider. For us, being able to carry our own body weight in space, fantastic place to start. Right, so we're going to do a reverse lunge. We're going to start with the feet together. I wonder if I would want to see a lot of body movement in and out of my lunge, or whether I would like the body to be nice and upright and nice and contained in my lunge. The more upright and beautiful you control your body, the better. The more your leg is in alignment and no wiggly wogglies, the better. So we're going to go back. Judith is going to do a beautiful 60-second count for us. We are all in. The back heel is really vertical and upright. I can just about touch the floor with my knee. So I'm nice and low. Let's bring the arms in to 90 degrees. Let's bring the arms up. So if your body is on a wall, your body will be stacked on the wall. Your elbows will touch. Your hands will touch. And you will breathe your lower abdominals towards your back. Halfway. Right, no elbow is bending. We're going to keep those elbows straight. Let's listen to the racehorses, whose heart is starting to really pumping blood through that body. Alison is copping out. I always tell the people that live close to the sea, they give up, just like this. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Take a breath in for me. Hold it. Breathe out through your nose. Don't breathe. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Other leg. In position. Thank you. I'm going to challenge my sister. Okay, are we down? 60 seconds. Sister, you're on. Let's fire this. Down in the box. You see, she's cheating. She's 10 seconds later. She's only going in now. Right. Are we dialing up this challenge or are we keeping it static? Are we going to add in 10 little jumps in this or not? Who's going to jump with me? Anyone going to add a little jump? Anyone going to add a little jump? Sister is not jumping. She knows her limitations. She's strong. She's determined in her mind. How far are we? So this is plyometrics. When we start to add a jump under load, hold it. Hold, hold, hold. Arms up. Finish every single set with pride. Fantastic. Count me. 10, 9. Let's go a little bit deeper. Come on, little bit deeper. Hold the balance, hold the balance. 3, 2, 1. Done. Okay, we've got one more left. Abdominals. We're going to go down on the mat. I think we've got a beautiful, strong dog that's joined our party. Okay, do you know where your abdominals are? That would be a good start. Feet together, dainty, feet flat on the floor. Bring your arms for me up. Support your head and neck if you need to. Breastbone to navel, pubic bone to navel, chin to breastbone. Lift your body off the floor. I want to place a glass of champagne on the crown of your head, and I want you to be able to hold it. Yeah, clock is on. 10 seconds on our clock. Come on, fingertips, center of your knees. You're doing amazing. Give me 10 pulse, 9 pulse, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now we need to just hold it out. Tuck your chin. Push your heels together. Pelvic floor. Judith said we're halfway. Draw the abdominals in. Deep, slow breaths, breathing below the belly. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, into standing. Okay. You've absolutely gotten over every single hurdle. I'm very, very proud of you. Now, how easy is it for you to get your body down onto the floor, touching your head, legs off, walking yourself back, down? I need you to do that for me 5 times. And I want you to do it with dignity. Right, are we ready? We go down, we lift, we up, we jump, down, lift, 2 down, number 3, let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Yes, Sankis is leading, jumping. Sankis is going into number 4. Good work there. Yes, one more, let's go. Come on, one more. Brilliant. That's good. We say well done from its experience. Let's chat. Please unmute yourself. How much time do I have left? Okay, let's just quickly see their faces, please, darling. You're just a bit too quick for me. Thank you. Right. Anyone that wants to say something to me, please. Unmute yourself. Chat to me, someone. Unmute yourself.
If we unmute ourselves, you'll hear our breathing.
Yeah, that's going to make me feel happy. Sankis, how was that for you?
Obviously tougher than expected. Doing it right is always more difficult than doing it quickly. But it's good. It really does feel like everything's activated and burning.
Yeah.
And if we think that was not more than 15 minutes now, but we did get the body to move, yes? Sankis, I've got a question. What is the configuration? Do you think you're stronger in your upper body, your lower body, your core? What do you think is your composition?
My core is strong and my upper body is very, very poor. I think my legs are strong too.
Okay, so upper body for Sankis poor.
Yeah, my upper body is definitely my weak spot.
Sankis, is there any concern in the body? Are you worried about something?
You know about the stiffness in my neck and shoulders. I struggle with my shoulders. Since I've been doing more mobility, shoulders are much, much better. And yeah, but I must say my wrists got more sore than I hoped they would, being 42. I don't think they should be this stiff.
Okay, thank you. Awesome, success. Alison, what do you feel?
I think my flexibility is all right. I didn't think my lower body was that bad, but those lunges kill me, as you could see. I don't like them, but I know I've got to work, and my upper body strength is definitely improving. But I feel more, my body feels more fluid. Since I've been doing this, it's much, much easier to move. I had terrible neck pain, terrible, and lower back pain till I started this. Now I have nothing. I do suffer again with wrists, again, like you just said, that find that a bit painful, but I stop when I know it's too much. But I have noticed, because I do this daily, that it does for I do think I've got a little bit of arthritis there, but even just doing little gentle exercise, it does feel as if it helps it a bit, stops it getting all contained. It does stretch it out.
Brilliant, thank you. Rita, how did you feel?
Fairly well. I just did it after walking 7 kilometers with my friends. So my legs started getting a bit wobbly after doing a couple of heels just half an hour prior to the exercise class. But I know my upper body is much stronger than lower body. Think it's due to occupation. So I know I need to work a bit on strength, lower body.
Okay, so we've got 2 strength lower bodies. Okay, fantastic. Thank you. The rest of you 3 are muted. Valerie, Nathan, Tamara, I think is the name now. Okay, Tamara, lovely to see you, and also good to know when to stop. Tamara, how did you feel? Go on here. There we go.
Yeah. I feel good. I'm just far too slow on the last set of getting to the floor and getting up.
Yes.
Yeah. That is the biggest, hardest things for people, I would say 60 up. We even see it now in 15 population. For the person to be able to get down on the floor, and especially this bit up, it's just a nightmare. And then the ankle knee mobility to roll back up. So in the yoga Ayurvedic thing, sun salutations, they take you a lot down onto the mat and up 40 times in the mornings. That's their practice for sun salutation, and that is literally to get the whole body up and the whole body down. So, but that is also a thing that I have to work in the studios a lot, is when my older clients get in here, they don't love it, but we do get them down on the floor on the studio, and they need to get back up with the squeals. But I say to them, if they fall at home and whatever they do, it can help them. Rod, how did you feel?
Me? No. Oh, someone else. Okay.
Oh, I'm going to come back to you, Nathan. Okay, Nathan, speak. You ready?
Yeah. Yeah, I feel I'm just badly out of shape.
Yeah, we're working on that, right? We've got a plan.
Yeah.
Okay, it's lovely to meet your wife. Tomorrow you must come to the studio.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, it'll be lovely.
Yeah.
Valerie, your wrist, we know that the wrist is a arthritic problem for you. How else do you feel about the strength, the general strength in your body, functional, I would say functional strength? You're still unmuted, darling. That's okay, that's fine, we'll come back. People, if we want to, we need to understand if we want to eliminate, regenerate, optimize, or whether we want to master the technique. We need to think of what is our disposition towards strength when we do strength training. Strength training is quite laborious. It is a demand on us. If I say I do strength training, it means I'm not happy with my current strength level. I want to increase my current strength level, which means I permanently need to load the body a little bit more than what she can handle, which feels uncomfortable. It's not easy. It's difficult to be able to increase my strength. If I, for example, are going to come and I'm going to take those weights in my hands and I'm going to start to move my knees into a lunge, but my balance is all over the place, most definitely I'm going to injure myself, hurt myself. So my tip for you is when you think of a functional movement, my squat, my lunge, can I hold it 60 seconds? Can I move in and out of my lunge 8 times without losing my balance, without losing my rhythm? No squeak in my knees. Left side feels the same as right side feels the same as left side. If I know that my lower body is weaker than my upper body, clearly I need to put more attention there. Other way around, core is integrating both sides. If you really want to make a difference in your strength level, minimum, absolute minimum 3 times a week. that is really sustained, maintained 4 times, 5 times. So today, my day started at 7 o'clock this morning. I've just had one of those days that I didn't have a break because I was out in a meeting for my lunch break with a new accountant. So that was quite engaging and she was lovely. But still, I have to work all the time. So I came in and I had 10 minutes before the class I put my eyes, closed my eyes. My strength training session was scheduled for today. So I am quite low in resources now. I've applied myself quite well today. I need to make a decision whether I am going to do my strength training tonight. What is the potential danger there? And then what does my Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday look at? So I looked at my planning schedule, and the reality is tomorrow is one hell of a day for me. Thursday is a lighter day, so I'm definitely going to be able to do my strength training on Thursday. Friday is one hell of a day. So that means I'm either going to have to do a low load strength training today, maintenance, or I'm going to understand that I have to forfeit it because I've scheduled other things in my diary today. But that's all conscious decisions. But what I'm saying to you is I've got a plan. My strength training for the next 8 weeks is scheduled. Because the way that I live myself in my daytime, how I go out at night, whether I socialize, whether I have a glass of wine or not, everything has to come into factor in my life. There's very, very little room for margin for errors for me. I'm 48 and a half now. My estrogen since 45 as a woman has dropped. My collagen has dropped. So, Sankis, I'm sorry to tell you, you've got 1 more year left of being a Ghostbuster cowboy with your body. Make the best use of it you possibly can. Because I didn't even have glasses 7 months ago, and all of a sudden I'm now having to wear glasses. So I am going to defy age as much as I can, but I don't have just natural strength left in my body. I have to work now to keep the plant robust. And for me, it brings confidence in my life. I love to be a strong woman, abled. I love to have tone in my muscles. It makes my heat regulation better. I just feel more robust. I sleep better, I digest better, I think better. Strength is really, really important in my life. I cannot imagine what it must feel like to be a weak woman. But I have to schedule it in my schedule now. If I have a stressful day at SF Studios, Authentic Wellness, and I'm feeling really, really compressed and highly stressed, more sympathetic load in my body, more brutal strength training, it's going to run me down. So I haven't done any of that training for 3 years because my program didn't allow that. Pressure and being busy at work without stress is not sympathetic load for me. Then I can still do strength training. I enjoy that. But stress in my life makes me injure myself and exhaust myself. I need to eat well, proteins, really, really high in proteins in my diet throughout the day. Hydration, walking around with glass water bottles, even electrolytes in my water. Really, really have to nurture my garden for strength training. So what you're going to get after tonight is that you're going to have a 3-day program that you're going to find in an email for enrolling with this plan. It's 3 days and it's preparation for training. It's simple, simple, simple things. But it's the simple things that becomes the excuse for people not to train because they're not set up. So my request for you is to go through 3 days. And those 3 days is going to help you to get everything in order to put your training station, to get your training station ready, to galvanize you as a person, and to make decisions and make a commitment, write goals down, and start to plan your term, whether it's mobility, whether it's flexibility, and whether it's strength. I'm going to ask 5 minutes of your time, and I'm going to ask Judith to go onto the platform, because a lot of people say to me, I don't know what to do. So Tom and Jerry, the platform is still in development. We're making good advances, and we're going to make it even more and more easy for you to use. Next to your platform in the top is a little search engine. Okay, so we've got wrist, we had a wrist problem now. So let's say wrist. Let's just say wrist pain or wrist weakness. Okay, so we type in wrist. There we go. Wrist and elbow beginners. That video is 21 minutes, 38 seconds long. Targeted training level 3. That's going to be an advanced one. Upper body, wrist and elbow, hardcore. You are being warned there. Mobility level 1, shoulder to wrist. Essential to start for all. Wonderful place to start. Right, Judith, can we put in lower body weakness? Pretty much anything that you can think of, you can target, you can write in that little thing on the top for you. Lower body series, lower body strength. Let's click on lower body strength, Judith. Okay, let's do, which one are we going to do? Let's do that kettlebell. Maybe banded hip start, that hip flexor marches. So you're going to see there's series, there's individual exercises, there's 25 minutes. This is a specific drill that is just for your hip flexor. So someone asks for something specific. That's Alex.
Center of your feet, synchronizing opposite arm to leg, bring the knee up and hold.
So that would be typically when we work with an athlete, a runner, and the runner has got a hip flexion problem and we're retraining hip flexion strength for the runner there, or climbers. You can stop that one, please. You can stop that one. Let's go back. I think top left. Yeah, you're doing amazing. Okay, Judith, can you go to the search button, this one, please? Okay, so can we say hydration? Can we click on hydration there? I think. Okay. Tom and Jerry is now running into the warehouse and I see what is the Authentic Wellness warehouse hold. Every article, any blog, anything that's ever written on hydration, they will recommend for you. They will give you tips. They will tell you what's the next steps. Judith, can we go top one search again, please? So the educational bot, the chat assistant there is for education. You learn things there. When you click on the top one, can we set hydration again for me, please, Judith, in the top? You are not clicking in the right place. Hydration. Okay, hydration then to improve. Sleep recommendation by Chris Blackburn. So that would be articles, that would be blogs. This is things that we research for you and that we write down for you to implement in your life. Everything that we write for you is science-based or, well, it's research-based and we feel that it will help you and keep you motivated. JJ, can you just go back one more, please, and just type in withering, please, withering. We believe very, very much on emotional well-being and authentic wellness. We love creativity. We try creativity for all. So there is, for example, a withered garden. So that was done by one of our artists, Daniel, that works for us. It's Bia's cousin. They're incredibly artistic family. And I say to them that my garden is absolutely kaput. I'm withered. I'm completely in a hole. I'm depressed. I'm weak. I'm fatigued. Life just doesn't make sense. And then we've got these gardens representations, and then there is something there that I've written about a withering garden. So authentic wellness was set together. You can just close the screen. Thank you. Yeah, that's true. Judith just said after you've done your wellness assessment, Authentic Wellness makes recommendations for us, for you, what you think you've got to do. Recommended courses. Okay. So when I work with clients and patients, I think, what is the habits? What is it things that I can see? And most people say, I don't know. I don't know where to start.
Suze, you're going to be cut off with time, I think, in 5 seconds.
Thank you.
Maybe.
So what I'm giving you today, what I leave you with, is the gift of where to start. Start with a wellness assessment. Go and type something in a little box. Immerse yourself. Have a little bit of an experience. Do your 3 days. And let's check in after that. But thank you for joining us. It was really, really lovely to have all of you here.